Randy's Wine and Spirits. I am Mr. Randy, and today we're going to be talking about Rio Viejo Oloroso. It's a Juarez Xerxes Sherry. Now, I bought this bottle for experimenting with mixing some Oloroso Sherry with whiskeys, and I come to find out that that is a very delicate subject, and the amounts can be overwhelming. You have to start with barely a trace in the glass. So one of my viewers had told me that that's what you should do. Have a glass of wine, and while there's still some remnants in the glass, pour in a whiskey. And then how does that taste? Because it's just a very light amount can either make it or break a whiskey. And I found this to be absolutely true, because if you remember, Mr. Randy has his wine ski. So a lot was learned during that experiment. But check out those videos for more information on that. I have more reviews of that coming up as the long-term reviews. But anyway, back to the sherry. Like I said, originally I bought it for the experimentation part, and we're gonna have a little bit of its own today. Oh, well, kind of a weak cork pop, but at least it's a cork. Let me just agitate it a little bit. Now, that is a little bit darker. Well, it's actually probably not as dark as I expected it to be, comparing to a lot of different wines. But it does kind of look almost like it's a bourbon, maybe a brandy. I don't have a lot of information on this. I know it's from Spain. It's a Spanish Oloroso Sherry wine. It's 100% Palomino. I paid, how much did I pay for this? I paid somewhere between $15 and $20, and it's a 19% ABV. As I said, I don't have a whole lot of information. I did happen to find about maybe 2-3 other videos on YouTube about this bottle. Unfortunately, I think 2 of them were in Japanese and the other one was in Spanish, and there was a couple more that were in English. It's got a light, sweet, sort of a dark astringent in a way in the background, some kind of darkness to that astringent. It's not bad. I can't, maybe some chocolate. Something tastes like brown. I'm smelling something brown. I think it might be the chocolate. Like I said, I honestly did not dig deep enough on this. I did look. A lot of stuff I didn't get anything other than basically sale information. Let's get it on the palate. That is definitely as described. Dry. We got that little thing flying. It's definitely dry. There's something in the back that's weird. There's something very odd and strange in the background. I can't quite peg that. Something just keeps kind of leaning me towards olives. Something towards olives, some kind of small vine fruit. And I mean, not the grapes, but something else, a little bit more acidic, a little vinegary. I think this one, as you can see, that I don't know if you can see it, I'm pretty much done with that bottle. And I'm done with that experimentation, at least for that part with this bottle. There's a few other things that you can see that I'm kind of working on, but I think this bottle has run its course. The taste, different, unusual, not offending, not horrible. Most of the reviews that I've seen about this are very kind, and they seem to like this a lot. However, all the reviews I got on those Taylors are definitely gonna beat that out. So the finish is very mild. It's got a very mild, somewhat slightly lingering, not too much, but yeah. My score, for what it was, I'm gonna be generous and give it a 3 out of 5. I think that if you're a lover of this type of wine or the Spanish wines, I think that's really what it was. People really loved it because they loved those Spanish wines. I got it because of the sherry and everything else that they claimed that this thing was. And I'm gonna say it's not, but it's just not my jam. That's my jam back there, my jammy red root. Look for the video on that. So my score, 3 out of 5, being generous on that one. My fair price, definitely not $20. I probably would pay 10 at the very bottom, and I definitely wouldn't pay 20 for this. Would I buy it again? No. I think this has run its course. I'm not too fond of this. Like I said, it does claim it to be a dry sherry, and it is a dry sherry, but it's I don't know. It's got a unique, strange taste to it, which I think gives it that unique quality, that characteristic that some people really like and other people's don't care for. So it is what it is. Have you tried this? If you tried this and didn't like it, but there's something else you like, go ahead and drop the comment and suggestion down in the comments. Well, thanks for joining us here at Mr. Randy's Wine and Spirits. I'm Mr. Randy. Have a good one.